Hi, thank you for joining me for my exercise routine on my 5 favorite lower body and core exercises for lymphedema of the leg. In order to perform this routine, we're going to have you on the floor on a yoga mat or on a nice firm mattress. We're going to start by laying down and performing my favorite exercise, diaphragm breathing. Now, proper positioning has our feet in line with our knees, in line with our hips, in line with our shoulders. So in nice alignment, your knees are facing up towards the ceiling. You're going to put one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Take a deep breath in and fill your abdomen with air. And exhale, allowing all of the air to leave your core. Breathe in, fill the abdomen with air. This time, try and think about expanding your lower ribs so you're getting a real good stretch and filling of the abdomen, and then slowly exhale, getting all of that fluid moving. Let's do one more deep diaphragm breath before we start with exercise number 2. Great. For exercise number 2, hands by your side. Now you're going to put your feet and your knees next to each other so they're touching. What this exercise is called is lower trunk rotation, and we're going to stimulate all of the muscles in our lower abdomen and core, as well as our lymph nodes in that area, to prepare all of the fluid to move up out of our legs, through our core, and back into central circulation. Feet and knees together, belly button pulled in just a little bit to engage our lower abdomen, and you're going to move your knees side to side about 6 to 12 inches at a little bit of a faster pace, but you should still be able to retain 100% control, and you shouldn't be twisting enough to get movement of your spine. There's no spinal movement, just movement of your hip and pelvis. As you're moving from side to side, you'll feel your abdominal muscles engaging in order to prevent your legs from going too far. You're going to rock back and forth about 20 times. Stop. Take a break and do that whole set again, back and forth 20 times. There should be no pain with this exercise. So if there is, you're going to want to make your range of motion side to side just a little bit smaller, as well as pulling your lower abdomen muscles in just a little bit more. The more you engage that core, the better you will be. If you have any pelvic or lower lumbar metastases, you want to be extra careful with the range of motion that you're performing during this exercise. And we're going to do about 3 to 4 sets of this exercise before we progress to the next one. So last set, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going about to 20. Just enough so you feel the muscles engaged and activated in order to get ready for exercise number 3. Now, exercise number 3 is a straight leg raise. And this is a fantastic exercise to activate all of the muscles on the front of your leg. So you're going to straighten your affected leg. I'm just backing up here a bit so you can see my whole body. You're going to lift from your hip, but it's really important to lock your knee completely straight before doing this exercise. You're going to raise your leg up to about the height of your other leg, keeping your foot flexed, and then you're going to point your foot as you lower down. And don't forget to engage that lower abdomen in order to prevent any low back pain. As you go up and down, you're working muscles in your hip, across your knee, as well as your ankle, and really promoting lymph flow out of the leg. Up and down, aiming for 10. If you have pain, if you can't keep your knee straight any longer, both of those are indications to stop and rest. I always recommend doing the other leg, whether it's affected or not, in order to maintain great strength in your lower body and also to encourage true core strength throughout the core on both sides. Knee straight, lift up slow with the foot flexed, point the toe, lower down. The goal is to perform 3 sets of 10, but if you're brand new to exercising and you can only do 5 effectively, that's great. Start with 3 sets of 5, move on to exercise number 4, and slowly but surely, I promise you, you're going to start seeing results. For our next exercise, we're going to spread our feet again so that our heels are in line with our knees, are in line with our hips, are in line with our shoulder. We want to be in a nice straight line. And now we're going to work the muscles on the back of our leg. So our gluteal or rear end muscles, our hamstring, as well as our calf muscles. You're going to engage those lower abdominals again by pulling your belly button in, slowly lifting your rear end up. And the goal is to get your body in a straight line here. If you can't maintain a straight line, you're not quite ready for this exercise. If your back is arching, that's going to hurt. You really need to engage those lower abdominals before you lift. I'd rather a lower lift without pain, than trying to get more height at this stage of the game. Up and down. Now, the other thing that's really important to remember with this exercise is you want to maintain that knee position. If you can't lift without putting your knees together, you're not ready for this exercise. This is a really important exercise to do with proper form. Knees are in line with your ankles and your hips. You're slowly going to lift up, and then you're slowly going to lower down. You're going to breathe in and then exhale on the hard part, which is the lifting of the rear end. So breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Now again, the goal is going to be 3 sets of 10, but start with what is comfortable and what is effective and easy. If you get any cramping in the back of your legs, you're done with that set. Just straighten your leg out, shake it out a bit, give it a minute, and try and finish another set. The last and final exercise in my 5 favorite exercises we can do at home, we're going to sit for a moment. Make sure you don't get dizzy. If you are dizzy, take as much time as you need before preparing for this next exercise. I'm going to do it holding onto my hips, but if you need extra stability by holding onto a chair or a countertop, that is fine as well. We're going to stand up. This time we're going to spread our feet wide apart with our knees and our toes pointed out. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. This exercise is called a sumo squat. So your knees are going to bend with your knees pointed outward just a bit. Your rear end comes straight down. Lower abdominals are engaged, and you're going to stand up. If you need to hold on to a chair or to a countertop, that's just fine. You're going nice and slow, engaging all of the muscles of our legs, really continuing to promote lymphatic flow. From the side, my rear end is going straight down. You're only going as low as you can comfortably. If you have any pain in your knees, don't go as low, and also widen your stance a bit. We're trying to aim between 10 and 15 squats total. If that means 3 sets of 5, great. If you can do more comfortably, fantastic. If you can't, like I said, don't worry about it. You'll get there. I hope you found this lower body routine useful and effective. My name is Lisa Sylvestri. I'm a physical therapist and a certified lymphedema therapist, and my goal is to make us all lymph smart.